Hey, good morning everybody. It's day 2 of our Yellowstone trip. It was windy and rainy all night last night. Felt like the 4 sides of the tent wanted to keep meeting in the middle. So we're back into the park. We just entered Yellowstone. Rhonda's filming. I got Hannah behind me. She just polished off some hot cakes. Say good morning, Hannah.
Good morning.
And then Jordan, a little sleepy this morning. She's curled up. Hopefully she's buckled back there. So we're going up into the northeast entrance of the park today, up to Cook City. Then we're going to make our way all the way home today. So we'll go all the way down through the south entrance out of Jackson and then head home. So it'll be a lot of time in the car. Hopefully we'll see some good wildlife. We ended up seeing 3 bears yesterday, quite a few elk, of course a lot of buffalo. We saw a few antelope. We did not see any deer. We did not see any wolves or any coyotes, so hopefully we can see that today. And we didn't see any moose either, so hopefully we'll see that on the way out today. We'll try and get some of that stuff on film for you. We did get 2 of the bears on film. And so if you didn't watch the first part of this Yellowstone trip, be sure to check that out. Thanks for coming along. Hope you're having a great day. All right, we were at the Norris picnic area. We're waiting on the rest of the family to get here, and Hannah and Daddy are going to go for a little hike. This is a big old bog, so we're going to try and skirt this so we don't get soaking wet. Let's see if we see anything cool on the way. First deer of the trip. Waiting on the rest of the family to show up still at Norris picnic area. If they're not here in about 10-15 minutes, we're going to leave them. We've been waiting for almost 2 hours. Alright guys, we just crossed Elk Antler Creek. Stopped to glass this flat. Was hoping maybe to see a coyote out there. Just all I see is buffalo and geese. So we've not seen a wolf. We haven't seen a coyote. Haven't seen a fox. Have not seen a moose. We didn't see bighorn sheep. I think those are kind of the main things on our list that we would love to see but haven't. We have seen 3 bears on the trip. Lots of elk. Saw a deer this morning, lots of buffalo, of course. Saw a marmot. We just saw a couple sandhill cranes, and saw another heron today. So, all right, guys, here's the Dragon's Mouth, which is near the mud volcano. You can hear the rumbling in the background. Guys, here's the Firehole River. We're working our way up Firehole Drive now. A lot of water this year. Man, we've just had so much snow up here, and it's rained 4 days in a row. This is probably the 10th or 11th time I've been to Yellowstone, and this is the most water I've ever seen coming through here. We'll take a look at Otter Creek. This is between Canyon Village and Fishing Bridge. So familiar with the area, that's where we are, just on a little tiny hike. Guys, I finally found a bull. I can barely tell, he's really just not even out past his ears. The second one there is a bull. Well, the first one now, the closest. There's 3 out there. And the one on the left. Now, what a beautiful place, though. It's one of those meadows you're like, there should be elk in here, and sure enough, came around this curve and there's 3 out there feeding. Thanks for coming along to that Yellowstone trip with us, everyone. Day 2 obviously didn't have as much wildlife in it as day 1. It just rained the whole day. We couldn't catch a break. In fact, on the drive out, we went through one of the worst snowstorms I've ever been in, and that was on June 7th. So you just never know what you're going to get. But thanks for watching. I want to do the Minute on the Mountain. The last video I did, I talked about finishing, and I want to continue on that topic. So the verse for today is 2 Timothy 4:7, where Paul says, I have fought the good fight, I have finished the race, I have kept the faith. And so this idea of finishing, as I mentioned on the last video, has just really been on my heart lately. We'll cross the stream here real quick. And we all get in different situations that can get tough. You might be in a difficult marriage right now, or maybe you made a commitment at work that's proven to be tougher than you thought and you're struggling with that. I would just encourage you to finish. Stick in there, hang with it. Persevere. The Bible talks a lot about endurance and perseverance. I think the other thing that's amazing to me about that verse in 2 Timothy and Paul's statement is that Paul certainly didn't start well. If you think about it, Paul was responsible for the murder of many early Christians. But Paul was still able to say, I have fought the good fight, I have finished the race, I have kept the faith. Now, I'm not saying that what we do early in life doesn't matter, and I'm not trying to minimize sin at all, by any means. But Paul understood that he couldn't go back and do anything about it. But what he could do is focus on how he finished, what he could do from this point forward. So maybe in your spiritual journey, you've had times where you've really wandered from the Lord. And I would just encourage you to confess that. But once you've genuinely confessed and repented of it, move on. Don't dwell there. Focus on how you can finish. Focus on what's still to come. So that's today's Minute on the Mountain. Thanks for coming along. The other thing I want to talk about this morning is we're going to get ready to do another drawing. We're going to do a drawing when we hit 200 subs. As of this morning, we're at 192. And this drawing is going to be for some backpacking supplies, mainly some food stuff, a little camp stove, some backpacker's meals, some backpacking utensils, things like that. On the next video, I'll lay out all the prizes that will be in the drawing. To be eligible for the drawing, you just simply need to comment on any video that I post between now and when we hit 200 subscribers. So I don't know if that'll take 2 videos, 3 videos, 4, we'll just have to see. And if you comment on multiple videos, you will be entered multiple times. So please comment down below to get entered into the drawing. Thanks for coming along today. Hope you're having a great weekend, whatever you're doing.